That is me get real. I was like having my window open this much with the blinds open this much so I can let the incense smoke go out so the kids don't get all like allergies. And we went outside to see if I could see in the house from downstairs. I could see like right through to my bed. And I've sat there with no clothes on, potentially with the blinds open, and somebody's porch is right there. Like, this is so awkward. Like, I need some rice paper. I need to cover everything. Anyways. I have a list. This is part 2. I'm blaming everybody in my mind for my problems. Parents didn't teach me how to clean my mess. Why do we have so much inspections? Why do we have, once you start building income, something takes it away from you? God only knows about Dave Ramsey. Sorry about that, but he talks about from our middle upper class point of view. Car repairs, kids need some football uniform, whatever, like, not like, oh, you know, I don't want to talk about poverty right now, but this is part 2 of my evening. I'm going to describe the rock salt lamp. I believe it's on Maxim right now. It's this big, and it's an orangish glow. And prior to getting that one, I received, or I bought from one of the doctors I shadowed, a rock salt lamp like this that is for candles. I've never put a Voltive in it, but I did tell you in the last video that I put tea lamps. I bought a big bag of them, and I've gone through quite a bit, actually. I used to make my own candles when I was married. Prior to getting married and after marriage, I made so many candles, and I made my own wicks. Like witches. I had this technique of doing it, and we burnt a lot of candles. Like, oh my god. Like, I used coffee cans, I basically didn't have garbage pickup in West Virginia, so I, like, recycled almost everything. I don't think we had paper towels. We had toilet paper, but the toilet paper, we didn't. I think we burned because we had a septic tank and we didn't want to flush it. And I was thinking, did I even have, like, containers? We didn't have much food, so I don't remember having containers for food or bags or anything. We didn't have money. I remember having a lot of cans. I remember having a lot of mice. I actually put a pizza in the oven, left it in there. I came back, it was covered with mouse turds. I was like, oh my freaking god, like, the oven is hot. They came right in the oven, and I might have eaten it. I don't know. When you're that hungry, I probably threw it out, but I was like, oh my god, he left me half this frozen pizza, and it was, like, demolished by the mice. We threw out, we usually use cloth diapers, so we had, sometimes, road trips, we had got a pack of disposable, just in case, we had to go, like, road trip is like, you gotta go to a grocery store besides the little one up the street. We had 2 little ones, a drive-through one, optional go in, like, convenience store style, and then you had the bigger one up the street with still, people would stand around smoking cigarettes inside the store. So this is where my daughter was born. I came out here, and it was like 2002, 2003, I think it was 2003 or 2004, I went to a coffee shop, and it was the Red and Black. I was with an anarchist, and she took me to this coffee shop, and I was like, okay, she's like telling me about all this really good person over there. It's straight like out of a sci-fi movie. I was used to be in Michigan and West Virginia. I just lit a cigarette. She's like, what the heck are you doing? I'm gonna take that outside. I was like, why? And I had no clue. Like, the first time we get out in Oregon to pump your own gas, and like, what are you doing? You can't do that here. So I got like, where it's like, strip bars, pot shops, pot cafes, you know, in clubs, cannabis clubs, anarchist protests, large amount of homeless. Homeless is not really like a political thing necessarily. It could be though. And then they have like these other like, really strict rules, and you're like, oh, I never knew, because when I was in Michigan, we were still able to smoke inside of coffee shops, which I find rather interesting, considering I hate to smell smoke now. So please forgive me, everyone, who I breathe smoke in your face, because I don't even like when people stand outside of grocery stores smoking, and like you go out the door and you're like, oh shoot, we have to walk through this guy's tobacco. Like, you're not really supposed to do that. You're like, you don't really have a choice, because there's like a sidewalk and like a busy parking lot and a street, so it's not like sometimes you try to go around, but you're like, to me right now, which sucks, I used to not be able to tolerate smoke at all. For me right now, it's like, excuse me, it's like, oh, maybe I needed tobacco. Maybe I needed a little bit of calm down, and I hate, like, that's the last year. I think I was really strict with everything before 2017. And I was really paranoid. Last year was the first time I came out of my shell and was like, I want to be one, like kind of like osmosis with the world. I'm just like, whoa, like out there. And other people are like, you're freaky, like you're too friendly. My daughter said, you're too compassionate, and you trained me to be like you. My God, can't go anywhere. And it's like, because people like gravitate